To More Alive, the program for the young at heart. A program designed to help you develop your goals without limits. Exercises to help you feel good, better, and even best. The instructions and advice presented in this recreational program are in no way intended to substitute for medical advice. Consult. Now, here's Joe Murphy to help us think and feel more alive each day.
More alive, live longer, more alive, get stronger, more alive, feel younger, more alive, more alive.
Hi, I'm Joe Murphy. Welcome to More Alive, the fitness and companionship program for mature adults. We are all learning, changing, and aging every day. Aging doesn't have to mean growing old. Age is a state of mind. You're only as old as you feel. The following program has been designed especially for you. We don't want to erase those valuable years. They're here to stay. Our goal is to keep you more alive by allowing you to look better, stay active, meet new friends, and most of all, feel good, better, and perhaps the best you've felt in years. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy the program today. Now let's begin the day with wake-up warm-up stretches. Join my friend Vince, and he'll show us how. It is important to stretch your body before getting up in the morning, or any time you will be doing activities. Remember, with all exercises, quality is more important than quantity. We want to include deep breathing with all of our exercises, so let's learn how. Put your hands on your rib cage, middle fingers touching. Inhale slowly through your nose, letting your ribs move out to the side, pushing your hands apart. As you exhale, gently push the air out with your hands. Inhale, out, exhale, in. Inhale, expand, exhale, contract. At first, the abdominals will move moving up and down. As you practice the exercise, there will be more opening of the rib cage to the side. Use deep breathing for all your exercises. The rules are, when a movement is up, out, or open, then inhale. When a movement is relaxed, down, or forward, exhale. Now let's do a body stretch. Put your arms over your head. Push your heels while stretching your toes back. Stretch one side of your body and then the other. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, relax. Stretch both sides of your body. Continue as many times as you need. Remember, never hold your breath. Our next exercise is the knee press. Bring one knee up towards your chest as you exhale and feel the good stretch of that lower back. Inhale, stretch your leg out. Exhale, bring your other leg up. Grab it with your hands, pull it towards your chest, pull in on those stomach muscles, and inhale, stretch out. Good. Now bring both legs up. Hold your knees, give yourself a hug as you're exhaling, and then inhale and stretch out. Feel the stretch of your lower back. Knee presses are excellent for stretching your hips, legs, knees, abdominals, and lower back. To stretch the back of your neck as you're doing the knee press, bring your head up towards your knee. Bring one leg up, and now bring your neck up, but don't force, and feel the good stretch of that neck and that back. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, bring your other leg up. Bring your neck up, your head up. Good. Feel the good stretch. And inhale, stretch out. Keep your shoulders down from your ears. Now bring both legs up and feel that good stretch. Now the lower back massage. Put your hands on your knees and gently make slow, slow circles. feeling the massage of that lower back, going in both directions. Now from side to side and back and forth. This is a good exercise to do anytime the lower back feels tired and tight. Now stretch out. Let's work on our legs. Bend your knees again and bring your legs up. Holding your legs with your hands behind your knees. Do some slow ankle rolls, going in both directions. Now point your toes to stretch the front of your legs. Now push your heels to stretch the back of your legs. Make sure your back does not arch off the bed. Now let's take a walk. Move your legs back and forth. Moving from the hips, breathing, inhaling, exhaling. Now move your legs in a sideways position. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, come back. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, come back. Bend your knees, bring your feet down on the bed and slide your legs down. Now let's exercise our arms. Bring your arms up in the air and do some gentle wrist rolls, going in both directions. Slow, slow circles. Now stretch out your hands and relax them. Stretch and relax. It is good to get the blood flowing the opposite direction. Good. Now we are going to do a forward bend lying down. A forward bend will stretch our legs and our spine. Bring your legs up, knees bent. Put your hands behind your knees this time. And just curl your head up towards your legs as you exhale. Feel the stretch of your back and feel the stretch of your legs. Give your body a hug. Keep that stretch. Do your gentle breathing. Your breathing won't be as deep in a squeezed position. Hold as long as is comfortable. To come down, bring your feet down and slide them out. Feel the blood start to circulate. The last exercise in this series is a spinal rotation. Bend your knees, put your feet on the bed, position your arms to the side in a T position. Make sure you flatten your back and tighten your stomach muscles. Try and keep your shoulders grounded to the bed. Roll your legs over to one side and turn your head in the opposite direction. Now roll your knees over to the other side and move your head in the opposite direction. Slowly rotate back and forth as you're doing your deep breathing. Feel how your spine is waking up and getting limber. Are you starting to feel like waking up and getting going? Observe how Vince gets up correctly. Knees bent, rolls onto his side, lifts with his arms, feet flat on the floor, pushes off the bed with his arms. Now you are ready to rise and shine, perhaps go for a walk, or do some more alive exercises.
Is your posture stooping as you age? Try more alive. It's the rage.
As we get older, it is so important to do exercises for our posture. Remember the guidelines. Do your deep breathing. Concentrate on what you're doing and do the exercises slowly. Do what you can comfortably with me. If you can do more, fine. As you get stronger and have more endurance, you will be able to do them longer and more frequently. Never exercise to the point of pain. Ooh is okay, but never an ow in your body. Probably the most important exercise to practice and learn is mountain pose or spinal alignment. So let's start by planting our feet hip width apart, toes pointed straight ahead. Good. Now do some weight shifts, shifting your weight from the balls of your feet to your heels, and feel that weight evenly distributed on your feet. The next alignment is our legs. We don't want bouncy legs, and we don't want tight, hyperextended legs, but that natural leg. So tense those kneecaps and relax. Tense those kneecaps and relax. The next alignment, and very important, is our pelvic girdle. We want to rotate our hips so that we do a pelvic tilt. Tailbone is down, hip bones are pointed straight ahead. Now pull in on those stomach muscles. We'll be working on those later. Lift up in the rib cage. And another important adjustment, the chest expander. We want to open that chest, stretch those chest muscles. We want our shoulders as far away from our ears as possible. Keep them down. And a shoulder blade squeeze. Imagine you're holding a coin between those shoulders. Good. And our last alignment is our neck and our head. So stretch that neck up, chin line parallel to the floor. Now do your deep breathing and imagine you're a mountain. Feel very solid and balanced and strong, yet feel like you're a mountain peak stretching up towards the sky. Remember to work on your posture every day. A mirror is a good place to work on posture. You will have so much more energy and confidence. Now our next exercise is a spinal roll. You're as young as your spine is flexible. The guidelines are inhale, and as you exhale, you want to roll down, and you want to inhale as you roll up. Now to be safe with that lower back, remember to always keep your knees bent and support your hands on your legs. Now we're going to roll down one body part at a time. Keep those knees bent and first roll down your head, and this is going to be an exhale. One section, and then roll down your upper back, then your middle back, and your lower back on an exhale. Now inhale and support your hands with your legs, and inhale and roll up. Pull up on those stomach muscles. Round your back and go up one section at a time until you end up in mountain pose. Good. Let's try it again. Inhale and exhale and roll down. First your head, then those knees, then your upper back, your middle back, and your lower back. Good. Now just relax that head, that neck, and those shoulders. Always put your hands on your legs for support and help lift you back up. Pull in on those stomach muscles, and with an inhale, roll up, starting with your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, and your head. Good. How does that feel? Is your spine getting more flexible? I hope so. The 6-way spinal stretch. It's important to stretch your spine 6 different directions every day. Place your hands on your hips and see if we can get more flexibility in our hip area. Start with a good spinal stretch. We're going to go to the side first. Inhale, and with an exhale, bend over to one side. This is going to help tone our waist and those love handles. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale to the other side. And inhale, stretch up. Now a gentle spinal rotation. Go very, very slowly and rotate your spine around to one side and then the other side. Let your breathing flow with the movements. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now an upward stretch. Whenever we stretch up, we always want to tighten those seat muscles, tilt that pelvis. And it's a stretch up. Bend those knees, Never stretch back and compress those vertebrae. Back to center. Now remember the rules. Whenever we do a spinal roll or a forward bend those knees. Tilt that pelvis round that back and let your hands slide down your legs and round your back and exhale as you go down and then roll up one section at a time using those hands on your legs for support. Good. Now a shoulder blade squeeze. A problem area as we get older. We see people with their heads forward, round shoulders, stomachs popped out. So the shoulder blade squeeze will help us with that. Bring your arms out, shoulder level. Bring your hands up, fingertips pointed up towards the ceiling. We're going to try and squeeze those shoulder blades together and stretch the chest muscles. With an inhale, stretch. Keep that head straight up. Don't let it jut forward. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Another good one to practice in front of a mirror. Shake your arms out. Shoulder and arm exercises will help with posture and flexibility. Stretch your arm up over your shoulder, hold it gently, and give yourself a pat as you're holding that stretch. Bring it down and do the other hand. Stretch that upper arm muscle and that shoulder and give yourself a pat. Now another chest expander. Stretch your arms and back, straighten out those elbows and feel the stretch of your chest, shoulders down. Tighten those seat muscles and do a shoulder blade squeeze. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling as you hold that stretch. You will definitely look and feel better with good posture.
You can enjoy life longer when your body is stronger.
It's amazing the good workouts you can get from a chair. Find a comfortable chair, preferably with a straight back. We're going to practice our posture sitting, just as important as standing. Stick pose. Put your feet hip width apart, toes pointed straight ahead. You want your knees hip height. Pull in on those stomach muscles, lift up in the rib cage, and a chest expander. Stretch the sternum, the chest muscles, shoulders down, a shoulder blade squeeze, and chin parallel to the floor. Now do your breathing. Let's work on alignment of our legs a little more. Bring one leg up, stretch it out, and push those heels to stretch the back of your leg, and point that toe to stretch the front of your leg. Feel the strengthening going on in that upper leg. Come down, inhale, stretch up, push that heel, and point that toe. And exhale down. Good. Practice stick pose or spinal alignment sitting anytime you get a chance. Now some arm and leg stretches. Inhale and reach for the ceiling with your arm. And exhale, come down. Inhale and reach with that arm and that leg, and exhale down. Continue as many times as you want. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, reach, and exhale. The eagle bear, or the pelvic tilt. Let's practice some hip rotation. We want you to stretch out and inhale, and you're going to rotate that pelvis, and you're going to imagine that you're an eagle ready to take off in flight. And inhale, then we're going to round our back, rotate our pelvis the other direction, and we're going to pretend we're a bear hugging a tree on an exhale. And inhale, and stretch out. Rotate that pelvis and exhale, round that back, pull in on those stomach muscles, and imagine you're a bear hugging a tree. Good. Don't bend forward too far. The knee press, another one to do from a chair. The benefits are, again, our whole leg area, our knees, our hips, our stomach. Sit nice and straight in stick pose, and on an exhale, bring that knee up towards your chest. And inhale down. And exhale up. And inhale down. Again, exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Remember, these are just demonstrations. Do as many as you can. A hip stretch. Need flexibility in those hips as we get older. Sit on the edge of your chair. Put your hands on your knees, feet straight ahead, and inhale and stretch out to the side. Feel that good stretch of those inner thigh muscles and the flexibility into your hip. Again, inhale out, exhale back. Inhale out, exhale back. Another hip exercise, the hip rotation. Bring your leg up, put your hand on your knee, and we're going to make slow, slow circles going in both directions. Make sure that there's no pressure in that lower back. Listen to your body. And the other leg, bring your knee up and slow, slow rotations, slow circles going both directions. Good. Now the spinal roll. Remember, you're as young as your spine is flexible. You need your feet a little further apart, and we're going to roll down one section at a time. Good posture, shoulders down. Inhale. Put your hands on your legs for support of that lower back. And on an exhale, round one body part at a time, rolling, starting with your head and going down very slowly, sliding those hands down, but don't go down too far. And then when you're ready to come up, pull in on those stomach muscles and roll up, starting with your lower back, middle back, upper back, and head. Good. Curl down on an exhale and uncurl on an inhale. Hands and feet. So many people have trouble with stiff hands and feet as they get older. So let's start with some hand exercises. Just stretch those hands out and relax. Stretch those hands out and relax. Now make some slow, slow circles with your wrists, going both directions. Now push those palms and point those fingers. Gentle, deep breathing with it. Now some finger exercises for those finger joints. Stretch those fingers out and try placing your tips of your fingers at your palms. You probably won't be able to do this, but it's just important that you're trying. Stretch out and try placing your fingertips at the bottom of your palms. Stretch up the top of your palms. Stretch up the bottom of your palms. And don't forget those thumbs. Slow, slow circles going in both directions. Keep those thumbs from getting stiff. Now let's go to our feet. Ankle rolls, slow, slow circles with your ankles going in both directions. And point those toes and push those heels. And point and push. Now wiggle those toes. Do your hand and feet exercises several times a day. The spinal rotation, a good one to do from a chair, but make sure you always do it slow and your spine is nice and stretched out before you do it. And then gently rotate to one side, holding the chair, but don't force. And then flowing to the other side, inhaling and exhaling as you're turning from side to side. Try and feel like your whole spine is being exercised, but just very, very gently. Elbow to knee. Place your hands on your shoulders, and you're going to bring your knee up to your opposite elbow. This is an exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. There's so many different exercises you can do from a chair. Let's take a walk. Use your imagination to see if there's other exercises that feel good done from a chair.
You don't need that rocking chair. More Alive will keep you out of there.
Balance is a very important part of life. As we get older, our ability to balance decreases. So we have to do some special exercises to help us with our balance. Some special rules for balancing. Always do your deep breathing. People have a tendency to hold their breath when they're trying to balance. Remember to always concentrate on what you're doing. Concentration and balance go hand in hand. And pick a spot to gaze at so your eyes don't wander. Some more reminders. Have a chair next to you for support and security, or a wall. It's also best to do balancing on a bare floor or with solid support shoes on. Make sure that you have good mountain pose. Remember, if you get out of breath, stop what you're doing and catch your breath. The first one is called hip swing. This will not only work on balance, but also toning our inner and outer thighs and hip flexibility. Stand and get very secure. We're just going to inhale and stretch our hip out to the side, and exhale and swing it in front. As you inhale out, feel the toning going on that outer thigh. And as you swing it in front, feel the toning going on in your inner thigh. And the hip flexibility, plus the strengthening going on with your leg that's on the floor. Inhaling and exhaling. Let's do the other side. Mountain pose. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, swing it in front. Inhale, stretch out. Feel the flexibility, the toning, and the strengthening. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. The good old knee press. We do it in almost any position. Mountain pose. Steady on your feet. And exhale and bring that knee up. And inhale, bring it down. Now to the other side. Remember, these are just demonstrations. Do as many as you can. Exhale, bring that up. Feel the strengthening going on the one on the floor. Feel the strengthening in your back, in your stomach muscles. And inhale down. Let's just try some weight shifts. Shifting that weight from your balls of your feet to your heels. This is also good for strengthening your calves. Now try balancing just on the balls of your feet. This is a little more difficult than you think. The next one is the leg raise. Good mountain pose. And see if you can raise your leg just a little bit off the floor to start with. Feel the strengthening not only in your leg that's on the floor, but the one that is raised up, especially that upper thigh. And come down. Bring your other one up. Hold that stretch, but don't hold your breath. You'll probably find that you have one leg that is weaker than the other. Do that weaker leg twice. And come down. What a sense of accomplishment. One that is a little more difficult, but at least give it a try, is the tree. Stand erect, pick a spot to gaze at, do your breathing, bend your knee, and rotate your knee and your hip out to the side. Put your sole rested against your inner leg. Try and keep both hips, both shoulders straight ahead. Hold on to that chair for security. Now stretch that arm up towards the ceiling. Reach with that fingertip and gradually bring your leg a little bit up that other leg. Hold that stretch. Keep both hips, both shoulders ahead. Feel like a tree. Your arm is the branch and your leg is the root. And exhale and stretch down. Now the other leg. Get nice and steady. Bend your knee, rotate that hip and knee out. Both shoulders, both hips straight ahead. Slide that foot up your leg. See if you can go a little higher this time. And then feel the stretch all along the side by reaching up towards the ceiling. Reach with that little finger. Breathe. Hold that stretch. And come down on an exhale. The last balancing one is the dancer's pose. You'll see dancers warming up with this one. Start by getting good balance on both feet and then lift one leg up behind you. This also is going to give you a very good stretch of this tight front leg muscle. Now gently stretch it back, keeping it in line both with your knee. Now be careful that you don't overarch that lower back with this one. Tighten those seat muscles, tilt that pelvis. And come down. Now the other leg up and back. Be careful that you don't swing that leg out to throw your body out of a line. Tighten those seat muscles, tilt that pelvis. Move your knee back for a little better stretch of the thigh muscle. Feel the strengthening of the one that's on the floor. And breathe. It's important to practice the balancing exercises every day. Remember, it's going to help you with your strength and give you more confidence. All of the More Alive exercises will help with mobility and independence.
Those golden years can really be great if you keep your body in tip-top shape.
Use a chair to help you get down on the floor for exercises. Floor exercises can also be done in the bed. Lower yourself gently and carefully. Let's review stick pose. Find your sitting bones. Push those heels, pull up on those kneecaps, tighten those quadricep muscles, pull in on those stomach muscles, lift the rib cage and a chest expander. Now put your hands right behind your hips and stretch that spine. Keep your shoulders down. We're going to do a series of forward bends. Forward bends will help stretch our legs and our back. Again, we want to be very careful not to overstretch that lower back. Inhale and reach up to the ceiling with your hands. Get your arms as close to your ears as you can. Palms facing each other, thumbs down. And start exhaling and stretching forward. But don't go too far forward. Then gently rest your hands on your legs and hold this stretch. Never bounce. Inhaling and exhaling slowly. Inhale, exhale. Feel the good stretch of your legs and your back. Now when you're ready to come up, bend those knees and round that back and roll up, using those hands on your legs for support. Good. Now we want to do some variations of forward bends. Stretch your legs apart. Good posture. We're going to stretch to one leg and then the other. Same movements. Inhale, stretch up. Reach for the ceiling. Gently turn and exhale. And start down and rest your hands on your leg. Remember, it's not important how far down you can go. It's more of a stretch out and up with your back. Inhale and exhale. And bend your knees and roll up, supporting your hands on your legs. Turn to the other leg. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, stretch out. Rest your hands. Inhaling, exhaling. Feel some oohs in those legs, but no ahs. Be very careful of that lower back. Inhaling, exhaling, and bend your knees and roll up. Curl up. Feel what is happening to your back, to your legs. Observe the whole feeling of your body. Does it feel more alive? The butterfly, another good leg and hip stretch. Good posture. Put your soles together and stretch down. Inhaling, stretching down. Exhaling, releasing. Now for some exercises lying down. Remember, always lie down with knees bent, never straight legs, but the safest way is to roll over on your side, support yourselves with your hands, and gently lower yourself, and then roll over. Place your body in good position for a spinal roll. Stretch your hands down at your side, palms facing down. Get those shoulders down. Your weight is on your shoulders, not on your spine. Feet straight ahead, hip width apart. And we're going to do a spinal roll, starting with our tailbone. Roll up, flatten that lower back, pull in on those stomach muscles, and as you inhale, slowly roll up. One section of your spine at a time. Stretch that head out. Look up towards the ceiling, and then exhale and roll down. Ending with flattening that lower back and pulling in on those stomach muscles. Let's do it again. Inhale, roll up, starting with your lower spine. Flatten that back, pull in on those stomach muscles, roll up. Now let's stay up. Support your lower back with your hands. And let's work on tightening and strengthening our buttocks muscles. So tighten those muscles and release. Tighten and release. Now roll down and stretch out. And continue tightening and releasing for strengthening of those buttocks muscles and stretching of that lower back. Probably one of the weakest groups of muscles we have in our body are our abdominals. So we need to do special exercises for that group. We're going to be very, very careful of that lower back. We're going to lace our fingers behind our head, and we're going to gently roll up just our head, just our shoulders as we exhale and tighten those stomach muscles and flatten that lower back. Keep your head up towards the ceiling and inhale down, exhale up, tighten those stomach muscles, and inhale down. Now let's roll up and reach for those knees. Now be careful that you don't force that neck. Try and work those stomach muscles. Exhale up, keep shoulders down, inhale down. Now let's do some diagonal. Exhale up, to the side, inhale down, exhale up, inhale down. Again, being very, very careful of that neck. Do some deep breathing and take a rest. Now let's do a leg raise for our lower stomach muscles. Don't ever do leg raises with straight legs or both legs at a time. Keep one leg bent. Place your hands underneath your hips to flatten and support that lower back. Stretch one leg out and just bring it gently up to about level with your bent knee. And gently go back and forth, up and down. Not putting any strain on that lower back. Try and lift with those stomach muscles. Make sure that you don't arch that back. Let's do the other leg. Bent knees. Tighten those stomach muscles. Flatten that lower back and gently move that leg up and down. Not letting it go way down. Not letting it go way up. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. Now let's stretch that lower back by giving ourselves a hug. Great. Now when you get up, you want to get up the same way that you did lying down. Roll over, push up with your hands, sit up correctly. Remember, it's important to do 5 to 10 minutes of stomach exercises every day. And then use your chair to help you get up to a standing position.
It is important to exercise every day, especially the more alive way.
Standing exercises will help you with your stamina, your power, your strength, and endurance. The first one is called apple picking. Imagine you're in an apple orchard. Beautiful red apples, lots of trees. Keep your feet flat on the floor. We're going to reach and stretch that spine in lots of directions. So inhale, pick that apple, and reach, and exhale, put it in your basket. And inhale and reach, and exhale, put it in the basket. Don't go down to the ground. You'll overstretch that lower back. Just keep those stretches, inhale, exhale, at about waist level. And do some rotations. Bend your knees, inhale, exhale. Remember, when you're stretching up, the rule is tilt that pelvis and tighten those seat muscles. Inhale, stretch, exhale, release. Inhale, stretch, exhale, release. Use your imagination on this one and see how many different safe movements you can make. Good. Now a little more detailed chest expander. We want to start with palms together and stretch those arms out. Now imagine that you have heavy, heavy brick walls. Use those arm muscles to help stretch. Be careful if you get lightheaded or dizzy with any of the more alive exercises. Stop what you're doing. Stretch out and bring your hands slowly and gently and back. Straighten those elbows out. And with an inhale, we're going to tighten those seat muscles again. Tilt that pelvis. And it's a stretch up. Don't go back and compress those vertebrae. Inhale, exhale. Come up on an exhale. And gently do a spinal rotation. Shoulders down from your ears. Keep those seat muscles tight. And let the breath flow with your turn. Don't overstretch. Don't over-twist. Now for that forward bend with the chest expander, bring your arms around, place them on your legs, bend your knees, round that back, and slowly roll over. Now when you're ready to come up, Keep your shoulders down, pull in on those stomach muscles, knees bent, and on an inhale, roll up. Good. Now shake out. Another muscle group that gets weak as we get older are our arm muscles, especially our upper arms, our biceps, and our triceps. So we need to do exercises for those. This is called the bouncing ball. Stretch your arms out, reach with those fingertips, tighten those upper arm muscles, and imagine that you have a ball and you're slowly and gently bouncing it with control down towards the floor. Inhaling, exhaling. Now bounce it up towards the ceiling. And bounce it out. Putting breath with it, keeping those muscles tight. And then back. You're getting some shoulder work and some posture work done, and really working those upper arm muscles when you're going back. And breathe. Good. Relax. Another arm one is the scissors. Start with your arms stretched below. Tighten and tense those arm muscles. And just scissor those arms back and forth as you go up. Breathing. Try reaching over your head. And scissor back down. Now, if you're putting some work into these arm exercises, you should feel a little tight and tense and tired in your shoulder muscles. So we're going to do some shoulder exercises. And also, people carry a lot of hidden tension in this area of their body. So this is a favorite of a lot of people. Stretch those shoulders down as far away from your ears as possible. And just bring one shoulder up towards your ear on an exhale. And inhale, stretch down. Exhale up. Inhale, stretch down. And exhale up. And both shoulders down. Now rotate one shoulder forward and then back. The other shoulder forward and back. And both shoulders, shrug them forward and stretch them back. And exhale forward and then inhale back. Do you feel that breath starting to relax and stretch those shoulder muscles? Good. Do these several times a day. Remember, with standing exercises, it's going to help you with your stamina, endurance, so that you'll have fun with other sports and activities.
Does your neck have lots of pain? More alive exercise will relieve the strain.
Now what everybody's been waiting for, the relaxation segment. 10 minutes of deep relaxation is equal to a 2-hour nap, or this could be done before you go to bed at night. First, I want you to do some neck exercises. We just finished shoulder exercises, and neck exercises are just as important. Some very important cautions, though. Never roll your head in a complete circle. This does more harm than good. Just very simple range of motion exercises. Keep your neck stretched up, your shoulders down. Never feel any pain or discomfort. Watch me before you try them. Exhale, stretch down, and inhale, stretch up. Exhale, stretch down, and inhale up. Never go back with your neck. This causes compression of your neck. Now, another range of motion is keep your shoulders down, and your ear is going to go down towards your shoulder. Exhale down, inhale up. Don't ever overstretch this movement. Exhale down, inhale up. Do as many as you feel is necessary. Exhale down, inhale up. And probably the most important is from side to side. Let the breath flow with the movement. Inhaling and exhaling. Don't force. Imagine you're drawing a line with your nose from side to side. How does that feel? Good. Another exercise I want you to experience before relaxation is self-massage. This will help you get ready for relaxation, and it also is good for circulation. So start with slow circular motions on your scalp with the fingertips, just slight pressure. And then work your way down all over your scalp. Massage that forehead. Gently massage around your eyes. Massage out any tension in your cheeks, in your jaws, your chin. Massage your neck, the back of your neck. Cross your hands and massage your shoulders. Work down your arms, gently feeling the circulation improving, the relaxation starting to take place. Don't forget your fingers. Do your chest, your ribs, your stomach. Massage that back. And then work down your thighs. And your legs. And don't forget your feet. Massaging your feet will help with relaxing your whole body. Are you ready to join B for relaxation?
Are you stressful? More alive is restful. Come on, join me.
Correct body alignment is important. If your lower back bothers you, bend your knees or put a pillow under your knees so the lower back does not feel too much pull. You want that natural arch in your lower back, but not overly arched. Do your deep breathing. Inhale rest, relaxation, energy. Exhale the 3 T's, tiredness, tightness, tension. Let it all go. Let's check your body for any hidden tension. Wiggle your toes. Relax your feet. Loosen up your legs. Move your hips from side to side. Wiggle those fingers. Relax your arms. Shrug your shoulders. Move your head from side to side. Don't carry any hidden tension in your face. Relax your forehead. Let your eyes drift. Loosen your jaw. Make sure your cheeks and mouth are pliable. Check to see that your tongue and lips are soft. Continue your deep breathing. Inhale rest, relaxation, energy. Exhale the 3 T's, tiredness, tightness, tension. Let it all go and relax. Now that your body is physically relaxed, let's relax it mentally and emotionally. Visualize a special retreat that is your very own. Perhaps a sandy beach or a mountain meadow. Mentally go to your secret hiding place that is just yours. Visualize that you are there. And totally relax and let go. Relax and let go. Now you are at peace physically, mentally, and emotionally. Let go, relax, and let go.
Thanks again for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the program today and will continue to find it helpful. As more and more of us are living longer and healthier lives, we are becoming a more visible influence in America. Our actions, experience, and life decisions are valued in planning for the future of our communities, our nation, and our world. As part of this growing influence, we need to set the best example possible for those who follow. The better we look, feel, and care for ourselves, the better example we set for young and old alike. So remember, every day, in every way, you can feel good, better, and even best by living the more alive way. God bless.